Hello people, this is Miguel speaking. I'm presenting my lesson 25 homework for Paul McWhorter Raspberry Pi lessons. Here is my circuit, and you can see that I added a potentiometer and this chip, the ADC 0834, in order to be able to read this potentiometer from the Raspberry Pi. And that's because I'm using the power width modulation in order to regulate LED brightness for this screen. There you can see that this pin is called LED, and that one is used for the power width modulation that I mentioned before. Let's run the code. That message waiting for sensor data is pinged when the sensor is still not showing any information, and the button is working as expected, only changing the screen when it's released. Great. Also, the brightness regulation that I mentioned is working. It's not giving problem when using those at the same time with the potentiometer, the sensor read, and the button press. What else? Well, I'm not using RPI GPIO library for this. I'm using PI GPIO because of the hardware timings that makes this fading for the brightness. It looks very fluid because of that. And because of using that library, I had to use an alternative library for the DHT11 sensor, and it's this one from Gary NS. It's pretty easy to use. The only difference is that I had to change these lines in order to remove the rounding to be able to use the decimals as showing in the screen right now. Here it is, the decimal rounding removed, and I added this formatting to show only one decimal point. Because this screen is pretty small, so I decided to show only one decimal. What else? I'm using timers to read the potentiometer and the button, and that's why they don't clash with the DHT reading that takes a second. That's because the DHT sensor is slow and takes a read every second. I found that on the internet, and also is mentioned by the author of the library that I'm using for that sensor. It's mentioned, and there you go. And that's why I decided to use a second for the reading. What else is interesting here? Well, not much to mention. In order to make the video short, if you have any question regarding the code, please write a comment. I'll be happy to answer. And now let's close this with Ctrl+C. Let's shut down the program, and it ends gracefully, cleaning the screen and printing here. See you later, RPI. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.